Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button on your way in. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Oh, you guys are the best. Hit that like button, guys. Thank you, thank you very much. Welcome, guys. Oh gosh, I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Let everybody know we are live. Let them all know. Let them all know we are live. Yes, let them all know we are live, guys. Thank you so much for having us. Good morning. Shout out to everybody in the building. Thank you so much. As today, you can see Las Vegas Raiders versus the Miami Dolphins, Week 11. We will be having our game review. Yes, guys. So thank you very much for coming through. Thank you. And if you, let me show this one first, because I work hard on these. So I gotta show you. Look at that. Look at that. Welcome to the game preview this week. Raiders, Dolphins. Should be fun. And if you missed it, go ahead and check out the Hopium edition of playoffs. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we broke it down. All the scenarios where the Miami Dolphins end up with an opportunity to get into the playoffs. And that even includes having one loss. But which loss? Go ahead and stay tuned so you guys could have seen it. So go check it out, guys. But hit that like button. I appreciate all of you guys. That was a lot. That was a fun show. So go check it out for sure. Yes, listen. So today we are going to you know what? I knew somebody was gonna show up for today's show. Listen. I'm gonna address that in a minute. Okay, let me get through some of my show today, but I will be addressing it. Oh, I know you didn't forget. God, first one in here. I feel like, yep. What's up, Insanity? Welcome. Hi, Nightshade. Welcome. Here we go again. Aqua Vision in the building. Welcome. Mean Green. Good morning, Miss Fans. Happy Friday. Welcome. Miss Phins, just to be clear, this offseason you had us losing to the Raiders. Do you still feel the same way? I didn't forget. Mm-hmm. Okay. That was preseason, okay? That was preseason. And if you remember, with certain circumstances, ma'am, that what's it called? You know, would pretty much state that we didn't really expect, to happen, but they did. And I don't feel bad. Okay? Do I still feel the same way? Well, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I can't feel the same way. Because unlike the preseason, we were 3-2. Dang it. Now I just feel like it's over. Wow, I have the footage. Dang, you're a homie to this, aren't you? Don't worry. We're gonna talk about it. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, so let's go ahead and get started real quick with, obviously, like I love to talk to you guys. We gotta start with the injury report, ladies and gentlemen. But more than anything else, let's take a look at this. Pierce Minshew gives us the best opportunity to move forward. Minshew and Raiders begin a 5-game skid into their matchup, or bring a 5-game skid into their matchup with Tagovailoa and the Dolphins. McDaniel has said amid the Dolphins' struggle this season that adversity would reveal the character of the team. Look, let me take a second. Let me take a second real quick. I'm so over McDaniel and all his isms, man. I swear. That man has more isms than the dictionary or whatever. I can't. I'm over his isms. Seriously. All he got is nothing but isms. So annoying. But it is what it is. Let's go ahead and continue. I'm going to post a question real quick. Which side or which defense will have a better game? Raiders, Dolphins. Oops, can't spell Dolphins. There you go. Go ahead and fill that poll up for us real quick, guys. Also, to hit that like button as we break everything down, how we're gonna be able to win this team in this game. But, ladies and gentlemen, the Raiders right now are coming into the building as underdogs. 7-point underdogs. Yes, you heard it here. The Miami Dolphins are favored by 7, which means they expect this to be a blowout by at least 10 points, if not 14 points. Holy most screwskis. The over-under in this game is 43.5 points. Okay? I think this is very interesting. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. That's I don't know. I feel like they're a little. I'm nervous that they like us this much. Like they give the Raiders a 36.7% chance of winning. Now we gotta take into consideration. Obviously, we know Christian Wilkins is out for the entire season, and they got QB carousel between Ian O'Connell and Gardner Minshew. Their weapons, they're hit or miss. And right now, the defense is taking a lot of hits as well. So, do we think this is a complete team? Not even close. This is such a battered team. Holy smokes. We should blow them out by 40. And I'm not even trying to like kid. Like, this is such a bad team. Remember what I said this entire week, the last 2 weeks. We're a bad team. No, you can't deny that. We're a bad team. We played a mid team in the Rams, and our defense happened to be better than that mid team. And that's why we won that game. We are not third tier team. You know, you got tier 1, tier 2, 3, and 4, right? We're inching closer to getting to the mid, but we're still a bad team, ladies and gentlemen. We still are. We are still a bad team. Now, the Raiders are an even worse team. So there's literally no excuse for us not to win this game. They're giving us 63% of the chance to win this game. It's kind of ridiculous at this point. You got Minshew 148 of 221, 1,500 yards, 6 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Tua Tagovailoa 1,155 yards, 6 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 113 out of 156. You've got Matheson 92 carries, 301 yards with 3 touchdowns for the Raiders. And Achane 105 carries, 457 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Okay? Brock Bowers, who I really liked and wanted, man. 57 receptions so far this season, 580 yards, 2 tutties. And Tyreek Hill, 37 receptions, 462 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He is questionable, ladies and gentlemen. We've heard the whole situation about his wrist being aggravated during I almost said assault, but during the arrest and things like that. Yes, we are a bad team. I don't know if you've heard this for sanity or not, but we are a bad team. Yes, we are a bad team. But we're inching closer into, I think now we're in that third tier, you know. We were a bad team. Now we're in that third tier, getting closer to the mid. And if you think this is a good team, hey, I can't, you know, that's good for you. Personally, I don't agree. But can this team do better? Yeah, of course this team can do better. We just how do you say this? We just suspect two different things. Let's just put it that way. Oh, the wonder. Okay, so they got their tight end Harrison Bryant, who's questionable, should be returning this week. Cody Whitehair, guard, questionable. Nate Hobbs, questionable. Michael Mayer, questionable. Andre, not NFI or. Ooh, I don't know what that means, honestly. And if I'm assuming it's not designated to return, but maybe he is. I'm not sure. And Andre James is questionable. Nice. I don't know who you're talking to because I don't know if it's not me, but um, Julian Hill for us questionable. Tyree questionable. Ramsey questionable. Isaiah Wynn looks like he is coming back. He's designated to return from the Publix, which is a good thing. And Engel is still questionable for us. They're all designated to come back for this Sunday, so hopefully they'll be available for us. Okay. What is this? Now, in the last 5 games, the Raiders have been 0-5. The Dolphins have been, what is it, 2-3? Yep, 2-3. So we had that little 3-game loss, but we brought it back. Okay, we brought it back. We're doing better. That's all that matters. Now, this game will be at Hard Rock, so make sure you come in, drink a lot of water, because it's going to be hot. That's for sure. It's definitely going to be hot, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be 81 degrees, partly cloudy in the sun. Expect humidity to be high. That's what that means. Just trust me. Humidity will be high. That's all I got to say. Yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at this puppy real quick. All right. So we're going to talk about the Raiders defense versus the Dolphins offense, and then we're going to talk about the Dolphins defense versus the Raiders offense. But let's go ahead and start with our defense first. Okay. Now let's go ahead and bring this puppy over. Oops, sorry, excuse me. So this is where we're at right now, just so you guys can do it. We've been doing this for the last, I don't know, like 6 weeks. Breaking it down for you guys exactly where our offense and defense stands versus our opponents. So you guys can see. And versus their offense, right? Okay. So, hey, good morning, everybody. And Bills, welcome. Good morning, CB83. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's get it done this weekend. Miami soft. 2 things could be true. Okay, so let's take a look at our defense versus their offense. So right now, our defense, when it comes to the points allowed, we're ranked 17th. In yardage, total yardage, we are ranked 10th. When it comes to turnovers, we're still not getting enough turnovers. Okay, we're ranked 23rd, and when it comes to fumbles, we're ranked 24th. We still got to continue to get better at that. But it's something that I know that the guys are working. You can kind of tell. Now, in the passing game, ladies and gentlemen, the Miami Dolphins are currently ranked 8th in yards allowed. Okay, that means no fly zone. Okay. Now that number keeps getting lower and lower, but you know what? I'm not surprised. You're not expected to be doing this. What do you call it? That number is going to fluctuate, in my opinion. Plus, it also goes back to the quality or the type of opponents you've had so far. And We've been playing bad games. Anybody that wants to deny that, I can't help you. But we have been playing bad games. We have been playing bad teams, and our quality of opponents is just not there. So because of that, let me open image a new tab. Oh, this is gross. Give me a second here. There you go. This is our schedule. Yeah, because this one kind of sucked. So you can deny it all you want, ladies and gentlemen, but our quality of opponents has not been there. That's why we have one of the easiest strengths of schedule. It is what it is. We gotta understand these things and understand that this is just where we're at right now, right? Now that doesn't mean that we can't have wins. It just means that our team has been winning, our defense has been winning versus our opponent. But if we're gonna be honest, ladies and gentlemen, Jaguars suck. Bills are the only legitimate team we've played twice, and by legitimate I mean a good team. Seahawks are mid, Titans are trash, Patriots are trash, Colts are trash, and Cardinals are like all right. They're a mid team, just like the Rams, another mid team. So we've played three mid teams in Seahawks, Cardinals, and Rams. Everybody else has been trash except the Bills. That's it. That's it. So hit that like button on your way in. So when it comes to our defense, I know a lot of people are like, we got such a great defense, myself included, because I love the defense. But we can't deny the fact that our opponents haven't been that tough. We haven't been playing like top tier teams. We haven't. The Bills, tier 1 team. Seahawks, they're a tier 2, I would say. Then everybody else is a tier 4 team. We were a tier 14. Now I feel like we're a tier 3 team. And the Cardinals are putting themselves as a tier 3 team as well. Because they're winning games they're supposed to be winning. Now, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button before we continue. Listen, in order for us to continue to do this, guys, I need your help. And I appreciate everything that you guys do. Let's go ahead and continue. Hit that like button for us, guys. So that way people know we are live. We need 10 more likes, guys, and we can only do that with you guys. So if you're in the chat, just go ahead and exit out of the chat, hit the like button, and come right back into the chat, guys. Okay? Now, yes, what do you think CB, you think the Rams are a good team? We beat a good team. They're a mid team. They're a mid team. They're not a good team. I don't. You actually think we beat a good team beating the Rams? That's a mid team. Come on, man. Yeah, Rams are absolutely mid. Let's not. We're not gonna sit here and lie to people and tell them that, oh no, we beat a really good. No, we didn't. That was a mid team. We were a bad team. They're a mid team, and we beat that mid team. We are getting closer to being a mid team ourselves. That's where we're at right now. You don't gotta like it. It's just where we're at right now. That's the hole this team put themselves in. Don't be mad at me. They're the ones that are 3-6. Shoot. What's up, Timothy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Red, White, and Bills, welcome. Airborne, welcome. Appreciate you guys. Chef Jew in the building. Let's go. Yes, guys, subscribe, donate. Go ahead and shout out to the members. Go on. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. So let's continue. Our defense, when it comes to the passing game, we've been pretty good. Based on the quality of opponents that we have, we've been pretty good. We haven't been allowing that much. This right here has been playing, the defense has been playing as a second tier defense. Yeah, as a second tier defense. Now, when it comes to scoring touchdowns, that's where we're even better. Now we're first. Our passing defense, when it comes to scoring, we're fifth overall in the entire league, guys. That's top tier. Not allowing passing touchdowns, that's top tier. That aspect of our defense is top tier. You gotta break it down to the 4 tiers because it's 32 teams. And I do believe, yes, they do fall into those tier 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's the easiest way for me to rank them, you know? So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And right now, when it comes to passing touchdowns allowed, this defense is top tier. You know, and it's about second tier when it comes to the yardage and passing yardage. The only thing that we have to continue to get better at, we got to get more interceptions. We're 19th. So we got to continue to get more opportunities available for us in that aspect. If we can continue to do that, we'll continue to go ahead and rise overall as a defense. Because right now the defense is mid. It's ranked 17th. We got to be able to rise up and continue to rise up. How do you do that? You continue to get takeaways. You continue to add pressures to the quarterback. You continue to get sacks. You continue to give your offense more opportunities for them to score. And then it's up to the offense to go ahead and do that. You see? Exactly, Timothy. Get more sacks as well. What up, y'all? Phins up. Happy Friday. Happy Friday, Adamance. That's right. It is. It's Friday. Listen, guys, I'm on like 2 hours of sleep. So right now, you don't even know. I had an emergency. Yes, I was supposed to do a show last night, a recorded show, and I couldn't even do it, man. And I completely forgot to cancel. My bad. I know you're out there listening. Sorry. We are starting Minshew. You'll get some picks. Oh, Gong Smoke Games, GG. You must be a Raiders fan. Well, welcome to Miss Phins. Much appreciated. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Well, I know you subscribe because you have to subscribe to say something. But yeah, if we continue to get that, it's gonna allow us to continue to be better as a defense. Okay, so when it comes to the passing game, we're actually pretty good as a defense relative to the opponents we've had so far. Right now, let's go to the rushing game, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to rushing yards, we're 12th, so we're second tier. We're just under. Better than we're not mid when it comes to that. We're above mid. So we're not upper second echelon. That's good when it comes to rushing yards allowed. But when it comes to rushing yards, rushing touchdowns allowed, guys, man, we are bad. We're bad. We're the last tier. There's no other way of putting it. We're bad. We are bad. So that's the problem that I have right now. It's teams, yeah, they have a tough time getting the ball downfield, but if they can get it downfield, right? Because if we put it this way, where are we? There's rushing and okay, good. This is what I need. This what tells me right here is you're not gonna be able to pass the ball down. You'll have opportunities. Excuse me. You'll have opportunities to pass the ball, but not as much as you may want, right? You're better off running the ball down the Miami Dolphins the road, honestly, before you actually are able to get a score. But once you get into the red zone and you punch it in, you can punch it in on the Dolphins, and that part sucks. Our goal line stand, our red zone defense when it comes to the rushing touchdown, not that good. No bueno. None whatsoever. And we can't have that. That's one of the things that I feel like sometimes we forget. And we don't want to, I don't want to say we don't want to admit, but we don't want to admit that, you know, it hasn't been that great for us when it comes to stopping your rushing touchdowns. And it hasn't. It hasn't. When it comes to passing touchdowns, fifth overall. When it comes to rushing touchdown, 22nd. So you're better off trying to do and having your run game lead you versus the Miami Dolphins defense. At least so far. This is week 11. We're past midpoint of the season. And this is where we're at right now. And if you can get into that red zone and you want to go ahead and run it in, you have a very good likelihood of you actually making that and turning that into a touchdown. Excuse me. Hit that like button, guys. Go ahead and hit that like button. Remember, we want you to hit that like button. But that's where we're at, guys. That's where we need that's when we need the, what do you call it? The defense to step up. Now, having Sealer back, seeing how Calais Campbell is playing it now better with Zach Sealer, Deshaun Hand, man, he's looking good up front. If this D line, forget the secondary, because the secondary is doing their job, you can tell that by how our passing defense is doing. The rushing defense has a lot more to deal with the D line than anything else. And that D line, you know, with Bonito Jones, who I still think is a weak link in that D line, but Bonito Jones, Deshaun Hand, Calais Campbell, Zach Sealer, those four main guys, if they can go ahead and they can start closing up these gaps and not biting into some of these stunts, we're gonna be good. Obviously, you need your linebackers to fill the gaps in, which is good. And I've seen Weaver utilize, kind of funny, but some of what Flores used to do is that cover zero, or at least pretend like you're in a cover zero and then back out in the last minute and drop back in coverage. That's classic Flores. My man loves that. But one thing that I did notice this past game more than any other game is us attacking the quarterback. And I mean ramming through the quarterback down their throats. Now, opposite to that's how our defense is doing this year. Now, how will that turn in, or how will that translator? Where can we have those matchups be beneficial for our defense versus the offense? Here it is. So their offense currently right now is ranked 25th in the league when it comes to scoring, ladies and gentlemen. That is bottom tier. This is a bottom team. Okay? This team is a bad offensive team, ladies and gentlemen. We were worse. We've gotten better. I mean, I'm not trying to be like, oh, you know, the Dolphins offense and all that. I'm just gonna take it real quick, just a little peek. No. Hit that like button, guys. Ooh. Should have done that. My eyes are hurting. Anywho, it's a bad offensive team. It is what it is. We'll talk about our offense in a minute. This is a bad offensive team. Better than us, though. They score a lot more than we do. Clearly. Okay? It don't matter whether you're 32nd, how we've been, 31st, now we're 30th. It don't matter. It's still a bad team when it comes to scoring. So, right now, it's a bad team. When it comes to gaining yardage, it's a bad team overall. Now, let's go ahead and focus on their offense. Oh, and when it comes to their offense, they love to give it up, ladies and gentlemen. And total turnovers, ladies and gentlemen. The Las Vegas Raiders are 32nd in the league in turnovers, INTs, overall turnovers, and even fumble lost. This is ripe for the picking for defense. This offense should get us 5 INTs. This is like you can't even ooh. It's just right there. Just pluck, 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 pluck. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. I'm telling you. This offense, the Garner Minshew led offense is ripe for the picking. They have gotten 19 turnovers so far in the season, 9 fumble losses. They're dead last in the league. You can pick them off. You can pick them off, which that works well with our defense. So that's one of the areas. Let's go ahead and continue between the passing game and the rushing game now. The opportunities, because you asked me, hey, Miss Phins, where are the opportunities? Where are the matchups? Well, I'm going to show you right now. When it comes to the passing game and their offense, they're 18th in yard. They're mid when it comes to getting yards in the passing game. But they're 27th when it comes to passing touchdowns. They just can't get them. They're bad. They're bad when it comes to passing passing touchdowns. That's gravy for us. And on top of that, too, when they do try to pass it, they are right for the picking for interceptions, ladies and gentlemen, because they are 25th when it comes to giving up interceptions in the passing game. That's right for the picking. If we go ahead and go over to our defense, look at what our defense is when it comes to allowing passing yards. We're 5th. They're not going to be able to pass this ball on us. None whatsoever. Not at all. And guess what? Guess who wins the battle in INTs? We do. Because they're 25th in giving it up. We're 19th in getting them. So we are better at getting passing interceptions than they are at giving it up. They're going to give it up, and we just got to be there. Oops, take it. Oops, take it. Oops, take it. Oh, take it. You know what I mean? What's up, Bones? Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Hit that like button on your way in. Nay's in the building. One of our awesome members. Good morning, Chad. Good morning, Miss Phins. Good morning. How you doing? What up? Oh, man. Minshew is not good. That's gun smoke. It's okay, man. It's okay. We've all been there. Don't worry. Okay? Back to the Raiders. So that works in our favor, especially with this secondary that now is getting into being more opportunistic. Okay? This is primed for us to be able to get an interception versus Minshew. That's what that means. Okay? And it also means that when they get to the red zone and when they get to the goal line, it's going to be very tough for them to pass that ball and get a touchdown in their passing game. Which is why when we go to their running game, ladies and gentlemen, look at where they're at right now. They're 30 seconds in yards when it comes to their rushing game. That's 4th tier. That is a bottom tier rushing attack, ladies and gentlemen. That works well. That means that we have the advantage in our defense versus their run game. So that means you're not gonna. You shouldn't be expecting to see Alexander Madison or Zamir White just rushing up and down the field and getting these chunk yardage. No, they are not that good, ladies and gentlemen. Which works best and better for our defense. Now, our defense may not be the greatest when it comes to the running game, right? Because again, no lies here, ladies and gentlemen. But we're actually pretty good. We're above average. We're in that second tier when it comes to rushing yards allowed, right? In this defense. And they're bad. That means that our D line is going to be able to stop them. Our linebackers is going to be able to stop those guys. And we just got rid of David Long Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Honestly, I've been hearing so many different things that I don't even know what's true or not. All I know is he's no longer on Miami Dolphins, and we got Dodson from Seattle who got waived and who apparently is super pissed. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take a second here. Shout out to our new linebacker. I hope this man comes here and tears it up. But Dodson from Seattle, I read his like little interview or whatever when he got here, and man, oh man, the guy is pissed. He's like, I can't believe they cut me and waived me, and I'm the number one tackler in the team. Look, I don't know why they did that. But apparently, Greer felt this was a good move to pick him up from clearing waivers. And you know what? I'll take it, man. I'll take it. Whatever advantage we can take. And if he ends up being better than David Long Jr., well, yay. Because we need linebackers. Clearly, we need them. So, yeah. What's up, Michael? Okay, welcome, sir. What's up, Joe Riss? The Bills collapse starts this weekend. Dawson wasn't good enough to keep his spot on the Bills special team at best. Okay. Oh, Lord. Miss Vince, no lies here. It's a lie. I'm not lying. I'm giving you the evidence. AB, are you saying we signed Rucci back? Because I don't know what that means. I think it's Rucci. What up, Shake Money again? Hey man, listen, I'm running on 2 hours of sleep, dude. If I didn't have what I had to take care of yesterday, literally my mind was gone and I completely forgot to reach out. But I appreciate you. We're gonna take care of that next week for sure. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, hit that like button. All 50 some of you guys in the building, let's go ahead and hit that like button, guys. We need 10 more likes. So let's go ahead and get to 10 likes before I continue with this, because I can't do it without you guys. You know, at the end of the day, this is ran by you guys. And right now, Mets fans, that would be me. Hi. You know, I'm working on stepping up my game and getting, better graphics and stuff, because this is like a good time to do it. Post the season or halfway through the season, give you guys, I got some inspiration. It's a lot of work too. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a lot of work, but I've been working for this now this whole week. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited to like launch it, but I won't be launching it anytime soon. Right now, I gotta like figure a couple stuff out. But this should be good. And you know what? Hey, we gotta continue to get better. I'll tell you that. We gotta continue to get better, and this is why you guys, whenever you guys donate, it comes right back to the channel, and it just allows me literally to be able to continue to upgrade, get better, and do awesome things for the show. So you guys can enjoy. So hit that like button, guys. We got 25 votes and only 18 likes, guys. Like, come on, man. We need 10 more likes. Hit the like button. Whilst we continue here, let me continue. Good morning, Mr. Gunsmoke Games. See you later, sir. Oh, by the way, give me your before you leave, if you haven't done so already, give me your score prediction. I'm curious. You're a Raiders fan. I'd love to hear what you think about what you think the scoring is going to be. But let's continue back on where we were. So this Dolphins defense is actually pretty decent, when it comes to the rushing. Now rushing touchdowns, we're 22nd. You know what I mean? We got to get better at that, at rushing touchdowns. But ladies and gentlemen, they're so bad. So they're 22nd in rushing touchdowns. We're 22nd in stopping rushing touchdowns. We equalize each other. The difference is we don't give you a chance to run the ball because we're 12th in rushing yards allowed. And they're 32nd in rushing yards. That's all I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So they're not going to be able to get these chunk yardage. That's a good thing. That's a plus for our defense. Now, and it's kind of it's equal when it comes to rushing touchdowns. We're both the same. Let's see who's going to step up to the plate. Okay. So matchups talking, when it comes to our defense versus their offense, our defense is absolutely better than their offense. We still got to get better. We got to get turnovers. We got to get INTs. We got to force fumbles. We got to recover those forced fumbles. And that's going to give us an opportunity to continue to get better as a defense. Now, remember, this is a bottom tier team. This is a bad team. The Raiders are. We are a above bad team. We're inching closer to being a mid team, that third tier. I feel like we're in that third tier. We're no longer at the bottom tier. We're in a third tier. We gotta continue to be better. We win these next two games, we'll definitely be a mid team. Which is nothing bad. It just means you're gotta keep growing and keep growing and keep better. That's just how I see it right now. This is what the Dolphins 2024 team has put themselves in, and that's why I say it that way. And those are the different matchups that you're gonna see. And honestly, I can't wait to see it. Now, I've heard Desmond Ridder and Gardner Minshew are gonna trade off, and like by mid-game, Ritter's gonna end up coming out. I can't. Some people, man, they just come up with narrative. I don't know if that's gonna happen. Maybe we'll see. But I'm not gonna lie to you. This is a bad offense that our defense is going up against. The best player that they have right now is their tight end and Brock Bowers. I really wanted him. We got to see how he ends up being here. He's probably going to be the biggest issue that we're dealing with. Now, Jacoby Myers should also be, difficult to deal with, but that's pretty much it. They just got Jacoby. Everybody else, TJ Turner is all right. Trey Tucker is also all right, but Jacoby Myers is probably their wide receiver where they're gonna try to maybe pass the ball downfield. It's gonna be tough for them. That's all I gotta say. Now, let's talk about our offense versus their defense. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I thought you were leaving. Man, you got a lot to say. Hey, well, hey, that's what we're here for. New OC and a tight end back, so maybe offense will be different, but Minshew still QB, so picks are gonna happen. Defense has been slipping, so they're looking to make a statement. Low scoring game, 13-10 Raiders. Ooh, I do like that low scoring game. I'm not gonna lie, I do like that. Night games, low 30s on Thanksgiving prime time. The whole country watching. Green Bay 35-17. Why are you going in Green Bay? That's disrespectful, Nightshade. We're playing. Give me your score for this game. What are you talking about? Packers game just yet. We still have weapons. It's just a QB and our OC were horrid. Listen, we've all been there on Gunsmoke. I'm telling you, we have all been there. We know what you mean. So I get it. I absolutely get it. So let's go over our offense versus their defense. Tutu, 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 tutu. Trum, tutum, tutu, tutu, tutum, tutum, tutum. Ah, let me put it here. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Poof. Okay. So you've seen it here, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to our offense, we're 30th when it comes to putting up points, and we're 20th when it comes to yardage. Guys, we were 32nd just a week and a half ago. Now we're 30th. Okay, we're getting some stuff moving. Okay, good. Ooh. Let's go. We're getting a little better. We're feeling ourselves in the offense. Tua's back. It's Tua time. Time to shine. Time to shine. You know what I mean? It's Tua time. Do your job, Tua. Do your job. You go out there and you ball, sir. That's what we're paying you for. So Tua time. Just saying. So now with Tua, we got a little bit better. And the scoring aspect of the team, right? When it comes to yardage, again, we're 20th, so now we're actually getting more yards. The problem is it's our scoring. Our offensive scoring has always been the problem that I've had with this offense. Always. It's the scoring aspect. 2,000 yards and 3 touchdowns. What the? How does it? That doesn't even make sense. And that's exactly where I feel we've had an issue. Now, our offense, when it comes to turning the ball over, we're mid. We're 17th right now. When it comes to fumble losses, we're 24th. So we give it up. We're what, third tier when it comes to it? No, that's the bottom. I can't even justify that. We're at the bottom when it comes to the league in fumble losses, ladies and gentlemen. We are. We're 24th. That's not good at all. Now let's talk about our passing and our rushing game, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, where we are. Boom. So when it comes to our passing game, ladies and gentlemen, AB says so. Weaver better pitch a shutout then. So then the offense better score 50 points. I mean, what are you trying to say? I don't get it. But we'll continue, man. We'll see what you say when it comes to the offense. Our offense, when it comes to gaining yards in the passing game, we're 25th. Bottom tier, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the tier 4. We're in the bottom tier when it comes to passing yards. And we're even worse when it comes to passing touchdowns. We're dead last at 32nd. I just can't with this passing offense. It's really... How you got Tyreek, Waddle? Heck, at this point, your tight ends, Jonnu, Smythe. And you're literally last in touchdowns, yo. But it's okay. This is a get-right game. Ow, we put up 5 tutties on these guys. Stunt on these. I always see that Dexter's Laboratory picture. I don't know if you guys have seen that meme where he's like going like this. It's like stunt on these. And it's like a pic. They keep changing the picture or whatever. This is exactly how I feel right. Just stunt on them. Please get us that win, right? So let's continue. In the passing game, we're dead last. We need more passing touchdowns. That means that, yeah, we're bad at getting the ball downfield, but we're even worse when it comes to getting into the red zone or even the goal line when it comes to passing touchdown. We're just bad. Now, you guys could be mad at me all you want. The numbers don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. But what I tell you is, we should be getting better. We should be getting better. Now with Tua being back, because that's what everybody tells me, we should be able to get more passing touchdowns. Funny enough, and I thought about this, not this game, the game before. Not this past game versus the Rams, the one before that one. I was thinking, I don't know, is it me or am I seeing more dink and dunking? And I'm like, well, this reminds me of a couple years ago. You know what I mean? This reminds me of a quarterback who won 7 Super Bowls, doing the same thing and dinking and dunking. And I'm like, I remember, hey, Tua sliced them and diced them. Just taking what was underneath and taking what the defense was giving him. Because obviously, when they're playing too high, with their safeties, they don't want to get blown by Waddle or by Tyreek or even Achane if he makes it all the way out there from the backfield. So I can understand why teams prefer to just allow you to take everything underneath. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to continue to see the dinking and dunking because no matter what, Tua Tagovailoa is one of the best quarterbacks in the entire league. Argue with someone else. When it comes to taking stuff underneath, Tua Tagovailoa is one of the best quarterbacks, period. Now, all quarterbacks do it. I'm not trying to pretend like, oh, that is so much. No. All quarterbacks do it. But what I will say is that's one of his superpowers. He did it for 2 years under Brian Flores. That's what helped him to I wouldn't say develop, but to have production on the field. And I noticed that like 2 games ago. And I'm like, okay. Are we changing it up, McDaniel? Okay. I'll take it. I just want to win. I don't care how we win, ladies and gentlemen. I don't care who gets me the win. I just want to win. It is one of the best ways for us to do it. If that means that McDaniel got to do what he got to do, only he got to do what he got to do. You know what I mean? Now, I'm going to end this poll real quick because I'm going to ask you guys this other question. I asked y'all, which defense will have a better game, Dolphins or Raiders? 79% of you guys said the Dolphins defense is going to have a better game. Now, I want to ask you, which offense is going to have a better game? Go ahead and put it on here. Raiders, Dolphins. Go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and answer that question for us, okay? Let us know what you think. Let's continue. Chef G says, I love those Dexter's Laboratory. I know that means you're talking about Miss Phins. Exactly. Raiders have 2 good players. Yep, that will be Max Crosby, whom I love. I love that man. He reminds me of like a meaner Zach Thomas. Like Zach Thomas was a bad man. Like he was so good, right? Obviously, Hall of Famer. But Max Crosby just gives me like the prison version of Zach Thomas. That's how I feel Max Crosby is. I don't know. That must be me. Dolphins will get embarrassed on a high level than the Panthers did last night. We lost. I saw it this morning. It happens. Okay. Anywho, Let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. This passing game, our offense, we got to do better. We got to be better. You can't be doing that. Now, I will tell you this: we have been protecting the ball at 9. That's good. We're top 10 when it comes to that. Is to me, that's top tier. Technically second tier, but top tier. And when you can be top 10 in any category, that's good. Now let's take a look at their defense. This is their passing defense. When it comes to passing yards, they're 11th, ladies and gentlemen. Damn, they're just as good when it comes to negating passing yards as our defense, right? But when it comes to passing touchdowns, they're 23rd. They're not good. You can get passing touchdowns to them. Get to the red zone, get to the goal line. You can go ahead and pass to get a touchdown. That's what that means. That is bottom tier performance when it comes to passing touchdown. They can't stop people when it comes to passing touchdowns, which is good because when it comes to passing touchdowns, we're so bad that we need every advantage as possible, because this just means when we do get to the red zone, we're going to have to punch it in because we can't pass the ball, right? Now, when it comes to taking turnovers or forcing INTs, they are 19th in the league, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't have to worry about Tua getting picked off or nothing like that. Nope. They're 19th when it comes to interceptions, passing interceptions. So I'm not worried about Tua at all when it comes to this. And plus, Tua has always been good at protecting the ball anyways. I'm not expecting that. But in the rushing game, this is where it gets very interesting. When it comes to rushing yards allowed and rushing touchdowns allowed, the Raiders are 22nd. They're ranked 22nd right now in the league. That's definitely at the bottom. But when it comes to our offense, our rushing offense, ladies and gentlemen, we're 22nd in rushing touchdowns, just like their defense is 22nd. So we might not be as good when it comes to, rushing touchdowns, but we're better at rushing touchdowns than we are at passing touchdowns. So what can you expect from our offense? We're going to go ahead and rush. You're going to see a balance between the run game and the passing game. The run game will be highlighted in this game. 1,000%. They're 22nd in rushing yards allowed. And we're 9th when it's getting rushing yards. So that means the matchups are going to be great for us. They're going to be phenomenal. Because I know they got John Jenkins, they got Max Crosby, they got Adam Butler, and Snowden. So that front four that they got is really good. That is that's a pretty good front. Just their names alone, right? Obviously, they're not going to be as good because Snowden. To say that Snowden is or Adam Butler at this point is better than Christian Wilkins, stop. Okay, no. But Christian Wilkins is out, which is why their defense has been crappy. Adam Butler hasn't been able to give overall good production. What does that mean? Our guys are shifty. Instead of going on the outside to try to get outside runs, we should be able to get in between tackle runs. So if we hand the ball over to Mostert or even to Jalen Wright, that's a great matchup in my opinion to get in between the tackles and punch it right down their throats. Because they're not good at stopping rushing yards. Now, don't get me wrong. We're gonna do outside. We're gonna also do outside run scheme as well. But my main thing is we gotta punch it through. Max Crosby is gonna come off the edge. He always does. That's always gonna be a problem, especially depending on where he lands. Now, with Isaiah Wynn coming back, and then Tehran. It's going to be a little bit iffy. I'm not going to lie. It's not going to be great matchup. Whoever has to deal with Max Crosby, just assume they're taking it out because the man is elite, in my opinion, in his position as a DM. So as long as our tackles are able to go ahead and protect Tua on both sides, okay, we should have it primed for our running game to be highlighted in this particular game. Forget about any other games coming up. I ain't talking about those. We'll talk about those next week and the weeks coming. But in this game, in my opinion, based on this team that we're going to be facing, we have the advantage in the run game. Period. And right now, for me, I want to see in between tackle runs. Shoot the A gap, shoot the B gap. Please allow our running backs to be able to do that. When they do, to me, they're going to be successful. And Jalen Wright is really good at running between the tackles. Mostert, obviously, we know he's good at running on the outside. He can also run in between the tackles as well, as long as he protects the ball, which I think in this game he's going to get an opportunity to carry the ball versus just catching it in the passing game. You could expect Jalen Wright, you could expect Mostert to have good games, and obviously, come on, our Swiss Army knife when it comes to Devon Achane, the man can go, he can do it all. He can do the wheel routes. He can do the jet sweeps. He can run and give you run flats if you need to. For me personally, I want him to run between the I didn't want everybody to run it down their throats, period. That's where I'm at. Because if you're going to try to run on the outside, you're going to have to deal with Max Crosby. Whichever side that man is on, you're going to have to now. Depending on which side, Mike McDaniel wants to go ahead and put the protection, we're going to need our running backs to also help out our tight end, our tackles as well, and blocking. If our running backs can go ahead and do that, then we're going to, which will help our passing game, we're going to have more success in the passing game to be able to get that ball downfield. Okay? And I think that's where we're going to end up being. What up, a lazy ass automatic win for the Phins? Disagree, but we shall see. I agree. No game is automatic, man. AB says Chop Robinson getting his 3rd sack Sunday. Dude, he might get his 3rd and 4th sack. I'm telling you. I think Bowers will get 6+ receptions. He's the only offensive weapon they have. That's it. He's the only offensive weapon they have. Don't get me wrong. I do believe you guys are going to win this game. Thank you, Nightshade. Appreciate it. Just like I believe you guys are going to beat the Chiefs. I don't understand why people are like, man, the Chiefs are going to win. I'm like, okay, listen, I don't even like the Bills, but I need them to win this game. But I also do think they are going to win this game. Forget the history. And I understand what the uphill battle that they have with having, some of their guys out, especially in the offense. But as long as they got Josh Allen and the man is on his toes, they got an opportunity for the win. And that is exactly why every Bills fan is extremely annoying to us, Dolphin fans. Let's see here. So that's our offense versus their defense, ladies and gentlemen, because you can see here. And then we get to that red zone. You better believe we are going to punch it in. And don't be surprised if you see 2 rushing touchdowns out of the Miami Dolphins here. Do not be surprised whatsoever. And if we could do a little bit of play action, ooh, that might be even better for us. Because we're going to get the rushing yards, period. We're going to get down there. And we're going to be able to punch it in. So at this point, ladies and gentlemen, Miami Dolphins offense absolutely has the advantage on the Raiders defense. Just like the Dolphins defense has the advantage on the Raiders offense. What does that mean? What when we're talking about the Dolphins and the Raiders? I broke it down for you guys. Told you the matchups to what to expect. That means that right here, I can see why the Dolphins are favored 63-37 because we are the better team. We're still are working our way to being a mid team. They're a bad team. We were a horrible team. Then turned bad. Then, you know, now we're closer to being a mid team. They're just a bad team. There's just no other way of putting it. Raiders are bad. And they're going to end up having like the number 2 overall pick at this point. Which they're going to pick a quarterback. They're picking a quarterback. So do they even want to win this game to be able? I mean, obviously you always want to win the game because these players, maybe the organization might be okay with losing, but the players got contracts to play for. Plus, every game these players are out there, they're putting out film for these other franchises to take a look at them. Like, hey, maybe it didn't work out over here with the Raiders, but look at this guy. Look at how he was playing. Never give up. Always after the play. Didn't stop till the whistle was blown. I like that tenacity. Let's go ahead and let's reach out to his camp and see what we can come up with. You see? So I can see why the Dolphins are heavily favored here, ladies and gentlemen. We're favored by 7 points. We should. This is a game. I don't feel bad saying the Miami Dolphins should win. Now, in the offseason, see, I had said we're losing this game. And I gave every reason why. And my number one reason was the defense. They're going to have a better defense to go up against our offense. But things do change, ladies and gentlemen. So now, in this game, oh yeah, I got us winning. And on League Wide Wednesday with myself and Mr. Color Commentary and our special guest, Mr. Shake Money of the Phins Tailgate, I said Dolphins are winning 25-13. That's me being conservative. Realistically speaking, I expect this team to put up 35 points. 35-14 Dolphins. That's where I'm at. That's what I'm feeling. And it feels so good. Come on. That's where I'm feeling this team. That's kind of a big major points that I can see this offense doing. Why? Because at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, you have this is such a bad team. These are the teams you're supposed to destroy. Put 55 on them. We won't because we're the Dolphins. But that's why I went conservative and I said, realistically speaking, we'll probably win 25-13. What is that? 12 points, right? There we're at. Now, if we go 35-14, I'm going to be happy. But that's relative to the team that we're coming up against. You see what I mean? You got to keep things in perspective. I'll give you my homework stuff. And if you were there yesterday, you would have seen the Hopium edition we had, ladies and gentlemen. It was awesome. Raiders beat the Ravens. Raiders don't have to cover when they end up winning outright. Okay. So what? All right. Ooh, Raiders beat the Ravens. Like, what? Is that supposed to mean something? Like, is that supposed to be like a, ooh, Raiders beat the Ravens? Do we not know what matchups are, ladies and gentlemen, anymore? Is that like something that are we no longer doing matchups? Because matchups matter, okay? That's why you see teams every single week, every single season, having no business beating the team that they beat. But they beat them. It's called matchups, people. So if they beat the Ravens, okay, good. They beat the Ravens. We're not like the Ravens. We're not the same team like the Ravens. So we don't even run the same offense like the Ravens. So them beating the Ravens was like, whoo, man, that don't mean nothing to us. It's a new game. Absolutely new game. Hit that like button, guys. Yeah, that doesn't mean anything to us. But you know what does mean something to us? Getting this win. Because once we get this win, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna continue to climb. Of course, I must have lost a Bills fan. It's okay, guys. No worries. Look at this puppy right here. Oof. I went a little crazy. Okay. This is the playoff standing, ladies and gentlemen, so far. Wait, I gotta refresh it because I forgot we got a game last night. Who won last night's game? I haven't even checked. I told you. I had to deal with some stuff, personal stuff, and I'm running on 2 hours of sleep. But who ended up winning last night? I wonder. I don't even know who was playing, to be honest with you. So help me out here. Who won last night? Who played last night? I'm tired. Okay, Eagles Commanders. I think it was the game, right? Who ended up winning last night? Was it the Eagles or the Commanders? I'm curious. But look, ladies and gentlemen, we're one game away from being in the 7th seed. We don't gotta worry about the Colts. They're going nowhere. It's really us and Cincy for this 7th seed. And we're so close to it, guys. We're so close to it. So yes, we're not mathematically eliminated anymore. And when we get this win, we'll be 4-6. And then we can move on to the following week. The Eagles won. Damn. Color got it. Don't tell Color that, though. You picked right. I picked the Commanders. I should have known better. What was the score, Greg? What's up, Greg? One of our awesome members. Man, Greg personally has been from day one. Always donating, always supporting the channel, always being a member, man. Greg, you're one of the awesome day oneers for me. Thank you. Appreciate you so much. And I appreciate all of the members of the channel, guys. I see the Eagles won. Yeah, it's not too shabby, I would say. But guys, we're not that far off. And you know what? I know a lot of Bills fans. I'm not a Bills fan. A lot of Dolphin fans. The Bills are gonna lose 4 straight. Yeah, I don't see that, guys. Stop. We need to stop that. But I could see them winning this game, going 9-2, right? And then losing 3 straight. But that would put them at what, 9-5? That don't mean jack. They'd have to lose like every other game for us to beat them. They would have to literally lose every game, with the exception of this one coming up. Versus Kansas City. They must win that one. But other than that, they would have to lose every single game after this week for us to get the division. That's tough. They can go on a epic, disproportional loss. And it's all going to come down to the one and only Josh Allen. If Josh Allen ends up being, ladies and gentlemen, out for the season, that's the only way I see this team losing 5 straight or 4 straight or whatever, everybody's talking about. So, but hey, listen, I get it. We're going to keep up with life. That's what we did to Hopium. You know what I mean? Yeah, and if you don't know what I mean Hopium Edition, ladies and gentlemen. We did the playoff predictor, and it was awesome. So go check that show out from yesterday. It was a lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day, look, keys to victory, very simple. I almost feel like I have to say this: it takes no talent, do your job. Period. Tua Tagovailoa, protect the ball. Get rid of the ball and throw it out. Don't throw an interception while you're doing that, but throw the ball away, out, and get it to the line of scrimmage. Christ. Protect the ball. Take your dinking and dunking. Take what the defense gives you. Keep the ball moving downfield. And let's go out and get this win, man. Period. That's it. Obviously, we always expect the same thing, at least 250, 2 to 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, guys, 100 passer rating. And what's the other thing? Let's see. Oh, 70% completion percentage. There you go. So Tua, go ahead and do that. Mike McDaniel, my expectations for you, sir. Simple. Start with the run game, end with the run game. Continue to run the run game. That's it. You know. And once we get a few, it'll open up play action for us, and we'll be able to do some more stuff in this offense. At the end of the day, I just want to win. I don't care if we win by 1 point. I don't care if the score is 2-3. Miami Dolphins win. I want to win. I need to win. That's it. That's all I care about. So shout out to everybody who is in the building and come here for Week 11 game preview. Game preview. Game preview. Miss Phins, stop. Dolphins don't have a chance at the playoffs, let alone winning the division. Until we get 8 losses, we're still in the hunt. Y'all had no business in getting to the playoffs or winning the division last year. You didn't win it till the last week, and you needed our help to do so after we collapsed. So it doesn't matter how big or small the chance may be. Yes, there's still a chance. But the NFL gave them a cakewalk schedule at the end of the season. Yeah, I saw that. Jets, Patriots, Jets, or Patriots, Jets, Patriots. I'm like, lames. I'm telling you. That's why I don't think that they're going to. I'd be shocked if they lost 4 in a row after they beat the Chiefs. I'm not gonna. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes. Guys, please listen to Michael K., one of our awesome members. Please donate to the channel as I need more knowledge. And you know what? I appreciate it. Every day I try to learn a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more on football. So I appreciate you. Thank you, Michael K., for highlighting that, and and for trying to get me even more help out there so I can continue to get better. And I appreciate it. I love learning. You know what I mean? I don't know everything. Some people swear they know everything. I don't. But I try to learn as much as I can so that, I can be better. And I like that. What's up, Fernando? Drake May, Rookie of the Year. Patriots getting second in the division easily. Okay, calm down. I got you ending the season at 3rd, okay? Relax. But I do agree with you. He's not Rookie of the Year, Drake May, but he is your quarterback of the future, in my opinion. I like Drake May a lot. And he's not giving me Mac Jones vibes either. Like Mac Jones, ooh, Pro Bowler, ooh, look at Mac Jones, ooh. Stop. But but do I think you have a good quarterback? Yes, I do. And do I think that the Patriots, if they built around him and they keep him upright and protected, that he can get them some wins? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. He has almost the same touchdowns as Jaden Daniel in less games. Yeah, but it's not just about touchdowns, sir. We all know this. So there you go, Joe. You let them know. Miami first, New England second, Jets third, Bills fourth. I like that. No lies were told there. But ladies and gentlemen, again, this is Miss Phins. Miss Phins. Thank you so much for coming through the game par review for Week 11 Raiders at and versus the Miami Dolphins here live. Yes, I'll be at the game. I'm excited to go. I can't wait to see some of y'all. I know Michelle, she's here. She went to the Devils game. I'm sure she was very happy. I wanted to go, but I'm like, I didn't. Things didn't work out the way that I thought it would. Yesterday would work out. To be honest with you, hence the no sleep for me. But what was I gonna say? Yes, go ahead and come check out Miss Phins. I will be partnering with the Freaky. We're going to be doing awesome charity work under her tent on East 12. Go ahead and check out the Misfits DCC shirts for fundraiser. Again, you can donate $1,000. You just need at least $25 to be able to get a T-shirt, and I'm gonna have them there. And we're also giving some other things away from her charity. For everybody that comes up, that's gonna be saving life saving tool that you guys can use, and we're gonna go ahead and do that on Sunday. So come check us out, road 209 East 12. It's gonna be amazing. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. Thank you, Chef Jude. Yes, order your Misfit shirt today for 25. Is going towards a great cause. That is true. Dolphins Cancer Challenge. I'm doing this because of my aunt. I love her, and I'm doing it for her. So that's why I need you guys' help to be able to raise funds and to be able to put it towards a great cause to finally, end cancer and everything it does in our society. So, but ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for coming through. Also, too, if you're not coming to the game, I can ship the shirts to you. It'll be like $5 to ship them. I think United States Postal Service charges like $5 for it, so it'll be 30. But if you want to go ahead and be part of it and donate, just email me at missfins@yahoo.com with the shirt sizes that you need and how many. I'll be able to put them away. You can send me the funds via Cash App, Venmo, PayPal to make it as easy as possible. So there you go. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Keep it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Miss Fans, is the quality good enough to get through an entire Muddy Paw season? Yes, very good. This isn't like ironed on or whatever. This is a silk screening. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, this is actually really good quality T-shirt. So you guys can definitely go ahead and do it. Hope to see y'all there. Come through and try my tailgate famous cupcakes at E12 and 32 tailgates road 209. Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much for that. Oh, my score, I already told you guys. I got it 35. Well, my hopium self. That will be my hopium score is 35-14 Dolphins, but realistically speaking, I think maybe like 25-13. I think that's where it's gonna end up being. Yeah, that's what I foresee. Now I asked you guys which offense will have a better game. 75% of you guys said Dolphins offense. 25% of you guys said Raiders. I can't deny it's gonna be that. So hit that like button, guys. Everybody watching on Twitter and Twitch, thank you so much for watching. Shout out to the member squad. Shout out to everybody that showed their love by donating to the channel. I mean, and becoming members. It's a great way. Listen, can't do this without you guys' support. Period. There's nothing I can do about that. And I appreciate you guys donating to the channel, the Cash App, the Venmos, the PayPal's. Thank you. Because right now, everything you donate, via YouTube, they take half, and things are changing even more. Where that number is gonna even decrease for for us. So, um, what you guys do support us with, I'm just so grateful, and I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much, guys. You guys are literally the best, and I can't wait to see you guys on Sunday. Take care as always, and fins up. Let's go. Let's get this win. Bye bye, guys.